Now they're an eighth away. Here they come. Thoroughfan pacing between them, Prairie Inky for the lead toward the inside. Music Class out second, rushing out third by popular demand. Racing four down along the rail, TV's Best. Five as they thunder into the lower turn. Dropping in is Dr. Walker. Away six from the outside. Ranging up, there goes Wellwood Nero. Racing seven, Summer Storm. Eight on the rail, Two Can Do. And nine at the back, He's a Modocken. As the field races past the quarter-mile mark. And from the outside, gunning toward the top, there goes by popular demand. Now the new leader off the quarter in 29-4. They're racing down the backside. And Wellwood Nero still moving up as they race toward the half-mile station. He's now second. On the rail, racing third is Prairie Inky. And four, moving up with cover before the half-mile mark. Here comes Dr. Walker. He's in gear. Five shuffled back on the rail is Music Class. Racing six, here comes Summer Storm to the outside. Seven, Two Can Do begins to move. Eight, TV's Best. Nine, He's a Modocken, but right there as they race past the half-mile mark. And up the rail, fighting back once again comes by popular demand. And three deep, Dr. Walker is charging three wide past the half-mile station. That marker in 59-2, they're racing toward three quarters. By popular demand leads it. Far outside, Dr. Walker is next. Racing third, Wellwood Nero, who couldn't make the top. He's fading midfield as they race toward the top of the lane. And now tipping way wide, coming three deep from the back. As they race this way is Summer Storm. He is still five with ground to make up as they turn for home. And Dr. Walker still moving on the outside as they race past three quarters. That station 129 3/5. They straighten toward the wire. And here comes Prairie Inky. Now he's three deep. At the rail by popular demand is giving way. Dr. Walker is the new leader. Prairie Inky comes at him from the outside. By popular demand tries to fight back at the rail. They drive to the wire. Dr. Walker in command. By popular demand is still there and trying once more. They drive to the wire. Dr. Walker from the outside. Dr. Walker gets up to win it by popular demand 2, TV's Best 3. Now they're an eighth away. Here they come. Thoroughfan pacing from the outside. Jake's Thunder is first away. Down along the rail, Prairie Yankee out second. And rushing out third, far outside, there goes Love's Pacer as they hit the lower turn. Racing four, Barnstorm and Q drops in. Pacing five is Smooth Ideal. Six on the rail is KG's Prince. From the outside, seven, Anxious Windle. And eight, Rich Price settles at the back. And now Jake's Thunder, who was rough-gated when the field left, is off stride. And Jake's Thunder drops from the picture. They're racing past the quarter-mile mark. The new leader by just a length is Love's Pacer, off the quarter in 30 3/5. And here comes Barnstorm and Q. He moves to the outside. He's now second, soon will take command. At the rail, Love's Pacer has the lead. Barnstorm and Q is next, and now he's the new leader. Racing third is Prairie Yankee. Pacing four, Anxious Windle drops in to catch a breather. Five is Smooth Ideal as they race toward the half-mile mark. Six, here comes Rich Prize to the outside. Seven, KG's Prince. Eight, Jake's Thunder after a break. Off the half-mile station, they head now toward the upper turn. Field of Pacers being led by Barnstorm and Q. And to the outside, once again comes Anxious Windle. He moves up second. The half a minute 4/5. They're racing into the final turn. Barnstorm and Q with the lead. Anxious Windle second from the outside. Racing third on the rail, Love's Pacer. And four, here comes Prairie Yankee. He's moving before three quarters. Five behind him, Smooth Ideal begins to move. Racing next on the rail, pacing six is KG's Prince as they race toward the top of the lane. And Anxious Windle in command. They're racing past three quarters. Prairie Yankee moving up on the outside second. Along the rail, Barnstorm and Q is third. Here comes Smooth Ideal. Now KG's Prince is four wide. Off three quarters. 132 1/5. They race to the wire. And far outside, KG's Prince is coming at the leaders. He's three deep. He's on the far outside. Mid-track coming at him. Smooth Ideal with the lead. KG's Prince second. Anxious Windle has been headed. He's third and dropping back on the rail. But it's going to be Smooth Smooth Ideal opening up daylight on the field, and Smooth Ideal wins it by 6 lengths. Home second was KG's Prince. Third was Anxious Wendell. Here is the entire official order of finish from the second race. Prairie Yankee 4, Barnstormin' Q was 5, Smooth Ideal the winner, KG's Prince 2, Broadway Prize was scratched. This field is just an eighth away. Here they come. They're off and trotting from the outside. Follow My Fire first away toward the inside. Hawthorne Map is out second. Down along the rail, Shylene trotting third. From the outside, racing 4 is Whoa Barbara. Away 5 between horses. Evil Lynn as that field sneaks around the lower turn, trotting toward the quarter-mile mark. Racing 6 dropping in is Mosey Along. 7 Cooper's Swinger. Racing 8 Fair Chancey. 9 at the back of the field as they turn down the backside will be Captain's Glory. Field of trotters being led by Hawthorne Map as they scoot past the quarter-mile mark. That station 30 and 2/5. They're racing toward the half. On the outside, Park second is Whoa Barbara. She can't find cover. Racing third on the rail is Follow My Fire. Sitting 4 lengths off him as they race down the backside. Trotting 4 is Shylene. They're racing toward the half. And now Whoa Barbara backs up, drops in to find cover, trotting third. Hawthorne Map dictating fractions on the inside. Follow My Fire second. Whoa Barbara trotting third. Racing 4 to the outside comes Shylene. 5 past the half is Evil Lynn. 6 to the outside, Mosey Along. Trotting 7 is Fair Chancey. Racing 8, Captain's Glory. 9 after a break is Cooper Swinger. Off the half and 59 and a 5th. They're trotting into the upper turn. Field being led by Hawthorne Map by a length. On the inside, Follow My Fire still there, stalking the leader, trotting second. From the outside, Shylene is ranging up third. Racing 4 is Whoa Barbara. 5 is Evil Lynn. 6 on the outside, Mosey Along. They're trotting past 3/4, and here comes Follow My Fire to try the leader. Follow My Fire trotting a storm on the outside, blowing past the leader. Hawthorne Map now second. Shylene is trotting third. Off 3/4, 1:30 and 3/5. They drive toward the final 8th mile, and the new leader is Follow My Fire, who opens up 5 lengths on the field. Hawthorne Map trotting second. Shylene is third, trying to move up. Racing 4, far outside is Mosey Along. It will be a battle for second. It is all Follow My Fire and Dean McGee cruising to the wire to win this race for trotters. They win it by 7.5 lengths. Home second, Hawthorne Map. Under the wire third, Shylene. Here is the entire official order of finish. Race 3. Cooper's Swinger finished 9, Shylene 3. Now they're an 8th away. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Ideal Turn first away. Extreme outside. I Blew By You is rushing out second. Down along the rail, Night Skiing is third. Racing 4, Illini Prize. 5, She'll Be Precious. 6 in the lower turn is Rush Creek Snow. Racing 7, Lilac Michelle. And 8 at the back of the field as they race toward the quarter is Costume Ball. She is 12 lengths off the leader as they race down the backside. And they're being led by just a length by I Blew By You. Ideal Turn on the inside second will get the Perfect Journey. Racing third, Night Skiing. 4, Illini Prize. Racing 5, She'll Be Precious, and 31 and 1. 6 down the backside as they race toward the half is Rush Creek Snow. 7, Lilac Michelle. And racing 8, Costume Ball can see the entire field. Here comes She'll Be Precious, and she is flying past pacers. And she was midfield moments ago. She's the new leader. She'll Be Precious on top. I Blew By You is now second. Racing third, Ideal Turn. 4 is Night Skiing. 5 to the outside, Illini Illini Prize. Racing 6 is Rush Creek Snow. She has yet to move. 7 is Lilac Michelle. And racing 8, Costume Ball, has caught the field as they race past the half-mile mark. That station reached in 101 and 4. They're driving into the upper turn. And She'll Be Precious on top by a length. I Blew By You is at her back second. Illini Prize still moving. She's been out since the half. She's now third. Racing 4, Ideal Turn is locked in tight. No place to go. And 5, Costume Ball has come from way back. She's tipping 3 wide, but 5th. They're at 3/4. 6 is Rush Creek Snow beginning to move. They turn for home. And She'll Be Precious is the leader. Off 3/4 and 1:32 3/5. They're in the lane. They're 3 wide behind her. At the rail, I Blew By You is second. Costume Ball is third. Night Skiing is off stride in the stretch. And now I Blew By You is on a break as she was about to make her move, but she drops from the picture. And She'll Be Precious now is left all alone in command. She's on top by 3 lengths. Ideal Turn is second. To the wire, She'll Be Precious is going to hang on and win it by a length and a half. Ideal Turn home second. Photo for third between Costume Ball and Lilac Michelle. Now they're an 8th away. Here they come. They're off and pacing far outside. Keystone Rambler for the lead. On the inside, Dynamic Trip gets away second. Hustling up third, there goes He Is a Bad Boy. Racing 4, Reason to Shop. 5, Master Spy. They're in the lower turn. 6 on the rail, Stumptown Boy. 7 from the outside, Burke Hanover. He ducks in to find cover. 8 is Jet Class. 9 at the back is Son of a Gun as they race toward the quarter-mile station. From the outside, ranging up, here comes He Is a Bad Boy. He's now second, but the leader is Keystone Rambler as they drive past the quarter. That station, 29 and 4. He Is a Bad Boy drops in, and racing third. Here comes Reason to Shop out and flying down the backside. And Reason to Shop will bull his way to the front. He's the new leader. Keystone Rambler now second. He Is a Bad Boy is third. Racing 4, Dynamic Trip. 5 is Master Spy. 6 to the outside is Burke Hanover. 7, Stumptown Boy is yet to move. Racing 8, Jet Class. 9 at the back, Son of a Gun. He can see the field. Master Spy is off the rail from 5. He begins to move on the leaders. They're racing toward the upper turn, and Reason to Shop is in command. The half in 58-2. They're driving toward 3/4. Reason to Shop with the lead. Keystone Rambler on the inside second. Racing third from the outside between horses. He Is a Bad Boy. And here comes Master Spy. He's 3 deep. Racing past Pacers. He's now third. Now second. Now up alongside the leader. Master Spy still rolling on the outside. Here he comes, top of the lane. They're racing past 3/4. At the rail with the lead is Reason to Shop. 3/4 reached in 1:28 2/5. They straighten toward the wire. Master Spy from the outside. Now Keystone Rambler is diving back toward the rail. He's hunting room. He's third. And way wide from the back, here comes Jet Class. He's 5 deep. And now Stumptown Boy has gotten shook loose. They drive to the wire. Reason to Shop at the rail. Here comes Stumptown Boy. He has all kinds of pace. And Stumptown Boy flying on the outside gets up to win it. Reason to Shop 2, Keystone Rambler 3. Here is the entire official order of finish from race 5. Dynamic Trip was 6. Now they're an 8th away. Here they come. They're off and pacing far outside. Majestic Prize first away toward the rail. Stone Fashion out second. Racing third is Gamblin' Narrow as that field sweeps into the lower turn. Pacing 4, Toejack settles on the inside. 5 is Broadway Tonight. 6 is Boxer. From the outside, racing 7, Fox Valley Expo. Away 8 is Hightail It Skipper. And 9 at the back of the field is Town Yankee as they roll up the lower turn, racing toward the quarter-mile mark. And to the outside, here comes Gamblin' Arrow. He's moving fast. He's going for the lead right now, and he is the new leader. Gamblin' Arrow on top, the quarter in 29 4. At the rail, Majestic Prize picks up cover now second. Racing third, Stone Fashion. 4 is Tojack. 5 is Broadway Tonight. 6 down the backside is Boxer. 7, Fox Valley Expo. 8 is Hightail It Skipper. 9 at the back is Town Yankee yet to move. And off the rail from midfield, here comes Broadway Tonight. Moving up on the outside, now fourth, now third. And Boxer is also out and driving from midfield. They race past the half-mile mark. And Broadway Tonight, still moving on the outside, is now second. And back a half, back a neck. At the rail, Gamblin' Arrow, the half in 59 seconds. They're in the final turn. Broadway Tonight on the outside, the new leader by a neck. At the rail, Gamblin' Arrow second, tries to fight back. From the outside, Boxer third will have to come 3 deep. Majestic Prize is buried along the rail. He's fourth. And Racing 5 tipping 3 deep top of the lane. Here comes Fox Valley Expo, way wide mid-track to join the leaders. Off 3/4 in 1:28 3. A good 3/4. They straighten toward the wire. At the rail, Gamblin' Arrow far outside. Still moving is Fox Valley Expo. Between those two as they battle for command. Racing third is Broadway Tonight. And Gamblin' Arrow now responds to the challenge. He's the leader. Far outside, Fox Valley Expo second. Town Yankee has just gotten shook loose. 5 deep. They drive toward the wire. And Gamblin' Arrow with the lead is going to respond soundly to the challenge and win it by 2 lengths. Home second, Broadway Tonight. Under the wire third was Tojack with a late rush. Here is the entire official order of finish from number 4, JT Shazam is off stride. JT Shazam on a break. Here they come. They're off and pacing between them. Ruffian Dancer first away toward the inside. Open Gate Skipper out second. Rushing out third. There goes Fox Valley Classic. Away 4 is Ideal Chimes. Pacing 5 as they hit the lower turn is Broadway Performer. 6 on the rail is Ranchwood Baron. 7 Jack Dugan on the outside. Racing 8 Gene Skipperloo. And a distant 9 still off stride is JT Shazam. He is 30 lengths off the leader as they race past the quarter-mile station. Driving now down the backside toward the half-mile mark. And off the quarter in 29, they're being led on the outside by Fox Valley Classic, who gets to the front and leads it by a length. At the rail, Ruffian Dancer picks up cover second. Racing third is Open Gate Skipper. 4 on the outside. Here comes Broadway Performer before the half. Racing 5 is Ideal Chimes. 6 on the outside. Moving up is Jack Dugan. He's been out a long way. 7 off the rail, Gene Skipperloo. Racing 8 on the rail is Ranchwood Baron. And a distant 9 is JT Shazam. They're driving past the half-mile mark. Off that station, 58 3/5. They're racing toward the final turn. And Fox Valley Classic in command leads it by just a length. On the inside, racing second, still there is Ruffian Dancer as they race around the upper turn. Pacing third on the outside, easing up, comes Broadway Performer to join the leaders. 4 on the rail is Open Gate Skipper. Locked in tight, no place to pace. Racing 5, Jack Dugan. He has never seen the rail, but he's still there midfield. They drive past 3/4. 6 behind him is Gene Skipperloo, who's tipping 4 deep mid-stretch as they straighten toward the wire. Off 3/4, 1:28 4/5. And from the outside, Broadway Performer getting to the front. Gene Skipperloo is still moving far outside, now second, as Fox Valley Classic fades through the field. The new leader is Broadway Performer as they drive to the final 16th. Gene Skipperloo next. Here comes Open Gate Skipper toward the inside, and far outside is Ideal Chimes. They're 3 wide behind the leader, but Broadway Performer is going to win it by 2 lengths. Photo for 2 between Ideal Chimes and Open Gate Skipper. Here is the entire official order of finish from the 7th race. Ideal Chimes finished 2. Ranchwood. Now they're an 8th away, and Velvet Swing is off stride behind the gate. Number 1, Velvet Swing, is still off stride. Neil Coleman has his hands full. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the far outside. Dit Dot Diddy first away toward the rail. Sassy Volo gets away second. Racing third and quickly ducking in is Seeing Things as that field thunders into the lower turn. Racing 4 is Poco Charm. 5 is Mostly Mint. 6 Take My Advice. 7 Comely Love. Racing 8 Lake Hills Amy. 9 After a Break is Velvet Swing. As they race toward the quarter-mile mark, they're being led by Sassy Volo by a length. On the outside, Park second, Dit Dot Diddy. She cannot find cover. Racing third, Seeing Things, who will get the perfect journey. 4 is Poco Charm. The quarter in 29 and 3. They're racing down the backside. And now Art Gregory Jr. taking hold of Dit Dot Diddy. He backs that filly up to drop her in to find cover, racing third, but they're being led by Sassy Volo. Seeing Things moves up second. Dit Dot Diddy now third. Racing 4, Poco Charm. 5, Mostly Mint. 6, Take My Advice. 7 on the outside is Lake Hills Amy. Racing 8, Comely Love moving along the rail. And 9, Velvet Swing at the back. And off the rail, here comes Poco Charm. She's fourth and moving on the outside as they race past the half-mile station. That marker in 59 and 3, they're driving into the final turn. Sassy Volo dictating fractions, leads it by just a length. Racing next on the inside, Seeing Things has been there every step of the way, covered all the way, still there second. Poco Charm is third, trying to move up. And racing 4, tipping 3 deep, here comes Mostly Mint. Racing past Pacers, they're driving toward the top of the lane. And 5, picking up the leaders, comes Take My Advice as they straighten toward the wire. 3/4, 1:31 4/5. They're in the final quarter mile. And now, Mostly Mint, 3 wide, is getting to the front. She's the new leader. And way wide from way back, here comes Lake Hills Amy. She's closing ground with every stride. She's now third. She's now second. Mostly Mint has the lead. Lake Hills Amy from the far outside. Seeing Things has been shuffled back, has never seen daylight till right now. And here she comes on the inside. Comely Love is flying mid-track. Comely Love trying. Lake Hills Amy wins it. Comely Love 2, Seeing Things 3. Here is the entire official order of finish from the 8th race. Velvet Swing 6. Now they're an 8th away. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Lake Hills, Texas out fast, down along the rail. Leave 'em Barefooted gets away second. Sports Director ducks in racing third. From the outside 4 is Yuppie Society. 5 dropping in Bistro. 6 Best Behavior. Racing 7 Livin' Right. 8 is Roger Carr. 9 is Classic Carson. As that field rolls off the lower turn, driving toward the quarter-mile mark. Lake Hills, Texas in command. He leads it by a length and a half. Leave 'em Barefooted picks up cover, racing second past the quarter-mile mark. They were there in 29 and 4. They're racing down the backside. Pacing third, Sports Director. 4 is Yuppie Society. 5 is Bistro midfield. 6 Best Behavior. 7 to the outside. There goes Roger Carr. He's moving from the back. 8 on the rail is Livin' Right. And 9 Classic Carson begins to move as they race toward the half-mile station. And Lake Hills, Texas dictating fractions on top by a length. Inside, Leave 'em Barefooted second. Racing third is Sports Director, who begins to ease off the rail. 4 behind him comes Yuppie Society. 5 sneaking up on the inside, and into contention comes Best Behavior. 6 is Bistro. Racing 7 Roger Carr. 8 Livin' Right. 9 past the half-mile station, Classic Carson. Off the half-mile mark in 59 and 4, the field is driving toward 3/4, and Lake Hills, Texas in command by a length. Leave 'em Barefooted has been there all the way, getting the perfect journey second. Racing third between horses, Sports Director. And fourth and coming at the leaders, here's Yuppie Society coming 3 deep, top of the lane, off the 3/4 mile mark in 1:29 4/5, and Leave 'em Barefooted is off the rail from 2, and here he comes. Leave 'em Barefooted from the outside now joins the leaders. On the inside, Lake Hills, Texas has been headed, and Leave 'em Barefooted is the new leader. They're 5 wide behind him. Bistro coming on far outside. Leave 'em Barefooted has the lead. Bistro way wide is flying toward the wire. Here comes Bistro, but Leave 'em Barefooted is going to win it at 20-1. Bistro is second, Lake Hills, Texas third. Here is the entire official order of finish from the 9th race. Leave 'em Barefooted, the winner. Sports Director. Now this field just an 1/8 away. Here they come. Thoroughfan pacing between them. Charge Plate for the lead toward the inside. 46 Guns out second. Those two battling for command. 46 Guns now the leader as they hit the lower turn. Charge Plate is hunting cover. Jacobs can't find it as they hit the lower turn. Racing toward the quarter-mile mark as First Pick sneaks through on the rail second. And now Jacobs drops in with Charge Plate to find cover third. Racing 4 on the outside is Call Cadence rough-gated. 5 on the rail is Casey Lee. 6 Monster of Midway. 7 Handshake Hanover. 8 Fancy Boy. 9 Sharp Control gets away at the back of the field past the quarter in 29 seconds. They're racing toward the half. The leader is 46 Guns on top by 3 lengths for Darrell Bussey. Racing next is First Pick. Pacing third, Charge Plate toward the half-mile mark. 4 dropping in. The fine cover there is Call Cadence. Racing 5, Monster of Midway still on the outside. 6 behind him is Fancy Boy. 7 Casey Lee. 8 beginning to move comes Sharp Control. And 9 Handshake Hanover can see them all as they race past the half-mile mark. And the leader is 46 Guns. He's on top by 2 lengths over First Pick, who is sitting second. Off the half in 57 4. That quarter 28 4/5. They're racing toward 3/4. And from the outside, Monster of Midway has never seen the rail. He's third and still moving toward the leader. 4 is Charge Plate, who soon will need racing room. 5 Fancy Boy will have to come 3 wide if he is to join the leaders. They're racing toward 3/4. And 6 still moving from way back comes Sharp Control. He is still 9 lengths off the leader as they straighten toward the wire. Driving past 3/4. The leader, 46 Guns. That station 127 2/5. They turn for home. 46 Guns now drifting out on the lane and toward the rail. Here comes First Pick. 3 deep, Monster of Midway. And now Sharp Control. 5 wide. Final 8th mile. Here he comes on the far outside. And Sharp Control is on fire in the lane. It is going to be Sharp Control. It is all Sharp Control to the wire. Handily for Dave McGee. Sharp Control wins it by 5 lengths. First Pick is second. Charge Plate is third. Control the winner. Call Cadence 8. Monster of Midway 7. Fraction. Now this field an 1/8 away. Here they come. Thoroughfan pacing on the inside. Courageous Baker first away from the outside. Dad's Royal Dream out second. Rushing out third is Mudge's TG as that field sweeps in the lower turn. And here comes Patchell moving 4 wide with authority toward the quarter-mile mark. And Croninger is not waiting. He is flying with Patchell now second, now up alongside the leader. And Croninger will send that gelding right to the front as they race past the quarter-mile mark. Patchell is the leader. Dad's Royal Dream second. Mudge's TG moving up third. 4 on the rail, Courageous Baker. 5, here comes 50 North. He's in gear. Racing 6, Winning Blend. 7, Brooklyn Agitator. 8 down the backside, Original Work. And 9 is Dawn's Blast. The quarter in 29 seconds. They're racing toward the half-mile mark. Patchell had made the top, but from the outside, Mudge's TG, who's going a tough journey, is still parked and still moving second on the outside. And Mudge's TG is the new leader. Along the rail, Patchell second. Dad's Royal Dream is third. 50 North on the outside is parked fourth. Racing 5, Courageous Baker. 6, Winning Blend. 7 to the outside, Brooklyn Agitator. 8, Original Work. 9, Dawn's Blast can see the entire field. The half in 57 3. They're racing toward 3/4. And Mudge's TG, coming off a win in 56 wire to wire, is on top by a length as they race toward the top of the lane. From the inside, racing next, Patchell 50 North, third, and moving up now second. Racing 4 off the rail. Here comes Courageous Baker as they turn for home. Racing 5 shuffled back as Dad's Royal Dream. 3/4, 127 2/5. They straighten toward the wire. Mudge's TG at the rail has the lead. Courageous Baker is moving on the far outside. A wall of pacers behind the leader. And just getting shook loose is Brooklyn Agitator. He's come from way back. He's now third. He's now second. Here he comes. And now joining the chase, moving extreme outside is Don's Blast. They drive to the wire. Mudge's TG is now fighting tiredness. Here's Courageous Baker. Extreme outside still trying is Don's Blast, but between them, Brooklyn Agitator gets up at the wire to win it. Brooklyn Agitator, photo for place. Here is the entire official order of finish from the 11th race. Winning Blend, 6, Courageous Baker, 2, Dad's Royal Dream, 4,